What's up, guys? I've got to open this thing up here. I got it used, and when I put the pond scum scale on there, I noticed that one of the washers was kind of stretched or squashed or something. So I sent an email to Rob at Hinderer and asked him if I could get some washers. He sent them out, and they were there the next day, which is amazing. I'm in the Adirondacks in New York, and he's in somewhere in Ohio. So actually, you know what? I take that back. It wasn't the next day, it was the day after, but nevertheless, super quick, great service. So anyway, let's get cracking. With this knife, you're going to need either a flathead screwdriver. I use a penny, but more importantly, you're going to need something for that right there, especially the first time you crack it open. I have made a kind of a ghetto fab. Took some sort of token from somewhere, don't know where, and modified it like so. And this goes right in there, and it works pretty good. So that's going to go on this side. I'm off the side of the camera here. Hopefully I can do this, keep it in frame. Hold that still. Penny on the other side. Twist. Pretty straightforward, huh? I'm trying to remember. This may have been more difficult the first time when I put the scale on. I don't remember for sure, but so we're going to loosen. Now the tolerances on this thing are incredible. It was hard to get the liner off of the standoffs on the back, and it was even harder to take the standoffs out of the other side, the titanium side of the knife. Take these, to get those out was really hard, which let's see, I won't have to do that this time, so that's a positive. Probably should have finished that up before I started blabbering, but we're almost there. And we're free. And then there's 3 handle screws that use the same size Allen wrench or hex key as the Chris Reeve Sebenza. So there must be a magical size. I don't remember what that size is off the top of my head, but whenever I take anything apart, I like everything to go right back in the same exact spot. It's kind of anal, but hey, it is what it is. Kind of squeezing the top together here, up by the pivot. 2. Three. And now the scale will come off. Piece of candy. But more difficult was getting this this steel liner off, or titanium, I'm not sure what it is, but getting this liner off was the hard part last time. I'm going to attempt to take the female side of the pivot out here. There we go. Bloop. Slide the blade out like so. Yeah, it's still hard. Even I didn't do it that way last time, but this machining is to high tolerances around these, so it really doesn't want to come off. But we're just gonna, oh, that one's coming. It's gonna happen. There it goes. Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. Let's see, you'll see. I mean, there's only one on there, and that fucker does not want to come off. There we go. Now, it was really hard getting these. Come on. This thing usually focuses pretty good. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, they'll go to about there. And yeah, these would come off. Something about the other standoffs made it nearly impossible. Let's try it just for fun. Middle, whoop. Top. Bottom. There we go. So now we can take a look at this thing, the inside. This is the blade stop for the closed position. Even has a little notch in it where the blade goes. Pretty incredible. Looks like the lock bar face was carbonized. So now there's a little, it's a little nasty in here. Got a little discoloration. You can see it's got Teflon washers of 2 different sizes. And if we look at this one, and we line it up with the hole, you can see it's actually not round. So it's lined up with the hole on top, but you can see that it's not round. It's actually larger than the hole. So I'm not sure if that's right. So I got, actually this one's like that too, isn't it? Yeah, that one's even worse. So it's probably fine, but I figured if I could get them to send me some, we'd be better off, so that's what I did. Let me grab a paper towel and clean this sucker off. Never seem to be totally prepared when I do this, when I do anything. And now I'm going to look for the grease. I want to use Chris Reeve grease for this. I guess I don't have to, but doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. So I'm going to move on for the sake of not holding you guys up. Okay, so I'm just going to take these old ones off. We'll notice there's a bigger one on the scale side and a smaller one on the lock bar side. So we got to make sure we put them in the right spot. And I'm just gonna wipe this sucker down. Get rid of all that crap. Wipe the back of the tang off. So now it's real nice and clean. Stonewash is sweet on that thing. That really shows it off right there in that light. What a sweet stonewash job they do. Whatever media they use is just right. Looks nice. This thumb stud is press fit into there. Clean off around that. I'm also going to clean off the titanium side. And I'm just going to wipe it down. Ooh, Bounty's not so tough. Like that. Down in here. Same kind of stonewash on this, as you see here. Okay. Wipe down the inside of this bad boy here. I would bet this is titanium too, I just don't remember. Again, same kind of stonewash finish. Moving on. All we really got to do, well, let's start with putting these standoffs back in. And you can see again, the machining is just incredible on these, but this female piece will pop down in there. You could hear how tight it was. Standoff will go right over that. That's one. Oh, two. Yeah, this is going together so much easier than last time. Not sure what was up with that, but I mean, last time it was a whole different ball game. You should have seen it. So now we've got those in. Standoffs are in. I guess I'll use Tough Glide, which is good stuff. I don't know where my I have no idea where the CRK grease is. I'd like to find it. I'm actually looking right now, but chances are not good. We're about done here, so we're going to use Tough Glide. Just a little bit. And I'm going to wipe down this piece, the female side of the pivot there. And you can see how thick it is. Overbuilt just like the rest of it. What is up with this focusing here? There it goes. Yeah, nice. Again, countersunk. Beautiful. Oop. That's why I always put some kind of cloth down so I don't lose stuff. And then I'm just going to put a little of this Tough Glide on there from behind the camera. not too much. This stuff smells awesome. Tough Glide, love it. So you can see the new washer is indeed round and fits on there perfectly. Oh, and I dropped it. So I'm going to use the other one. They sent me 2 of each, which was real nice of Rob. So down that goes, like so. I'm gonna put a little more. I'm pretty sure this isn't necessary, but a little more Tough Glide blade. Right in like that. A little more Tough Glide. Like so. And then one of the larger washers. Again, fits perfectly. It's nice and round. Focus. There it goes. Okay. Now we're going to put that, oh, we got Tough Glide coming out the other side. Wipe that down. And Tough Glide's actually a dry lubricant, so it'll, you are supposed to wipe any excess off. And then we're going to see if we can get how nicely this, it'll probably go on a lot easier than it came off, which actually wasn't too bad this time. Oh yeah. That one's a little tough, but that one's sticking out a little bit. These other two went in good. There it goes. So, I mean, you could probably use this thing right now.